Hey everybody and every pony, Black Demon Knight here, and today, I know it's been a while since my last one, but I've had a hard time thinking of what to do. But this time I know. I am going to discuss what worlds I would like to see in the new Kingdom Hearts game. Now, I've been a fan of the series since the first game came out. It was technically also the first, if you want to class it as Final Fantasy game I did, since it was made by the people who do Final Fantasy. Okay, I've played the first and second game of the main series, and the one about Roxas. I'm not even going to try and remember its name, but the one where you play as Roxas during its days in Organization 13. And I played the demo for Dream Drop Distance. Anyway, when I heard Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out soon, I was excited till I heard it was going to be on the PS4. Yeah, so I possibly won't be able to play it until I get a PS4, but that doesn't mean I can't throw my hat in the ring and say what worlds I would like to see in this new game. Because so far we don't know any of the worlds. We only know that Traverse Town's making a reappearance, and maybe Hercules' world with Mount Olympus. Not Traverse Town, Twilight Town. I'm an idiot. But they both begin with T. Double T's. So it's easy to make that mistake. Anyway, the first type of world I would like to see is a Pixar World. Yeah, we all know during the making of Kingdom Hearts 2 that they were planning to possibly integrate some Pixar elements, because someone managed to find the coding for beta models of Woody and Buzz for being summons. Now, but they never made it into the game. I'm not sure why, but it would be nice to see the Pixar world going. Now, the worlds I actually think would actually fit in is Toy Story, The Incredibles, Up, trying to remember more, Monsters Inc., and Brave. They would fit in possibly with the world of Kingdom Hearts as well. I'm not sure how Cars, Finding Nemo, or any of the other Pixar films they made would actually fit into the world of Kingdom Hearts somewhere. Because unless there would be like Ariel's world, where it was like in Kingdom Hearts 2, where instead of going around finding Heartless, you spend your time doing musical numbers, but instead of musical numbers, you just, like in Cars, you just do random races against possibly the Heartless as cars or characters. Maybe, I'm not sure on the other worlds, but there you go. The 5 worlds I listed from Pixar would possibly fit in well with the Kingdom Hearts saga. The next one I'll talk about is one of the two ones everyone's talking about, and even the creator of Kingdom Hearts is even considering wanting to put in, is Marvel. Now, I'm not entirely sure where they'll go with it, since Marvel is like full of different characters, different stories, different villains, but I don't know what they will do with Marvel. But whatever they do, I'm sure it will be great. I mean, you got obvious villains: Loki, Red Skull, Doctor Doom, the Kingpin, who hasn't been in any form of media since the Spider-Man cartoon show back in the 90s. There's a whole bunch of what they can do with Marvel. Now, the third one I want to talk about is something I guarantee will know. Star Wars. And this is where it's split in the middle, because you don't know, if they do put Star Wars, what it's going to be until you actually see screenshots or trailer featuring it. You can go either the Clone Wars saga, aka the original trilogy, not the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, or you can go the original trilogy, the actual one, and both will be awesome. In one end, you can have boss fights with Darth Maul and General Grievous, and droids could be allied with the Heartless. In fact, there could be some cool droid Heartless. That would be awesome. Whereas they go with the original trilogy, the boss fight you're mostly going to have is with Darth Vader, and the Heartless could have the sci-fi ship stormtrooper look. Not sure if you'll actually have to fight stormtroopers, but it would be nice, and it would be challenging given that they have to avoid blaster fire. So I'm not sure what will, but I know a secret boss fight you can do with it is possibly have a boss fight with the Rancor in Jabba's palace. That would be good in fighting the Rancor. Okay. Next, there are two worlds that have been of recent Disney movies that could fit in: Wreck-It Ralph and Frozen. Now, I'm not sure. Frozen's a long shot, kind of, but it would be cool. But I'm not sure how it will, because it has no defined villain other than that prince guy that was wanted to marry the younger sister. So I'm not sure how it would go out. But with Wreck-It Ralph, it's obvious how it would go out. The obvious villain who is allied with the Heartless would be King Candy, aka Turbo, and the Heartless could actually take the place of the cyborgs as the main threats. Or that they actually took control of the cyborgs, and they're basically heartless cyborgs, because the cyborgs ate Heartless. I'm just imagining a cyborg eating a Heartless. Cyborgs, adapt and turn into anything they eat. So what else? Now, the final one is something I hardly see anyone talk about. And it would be nice if they would do this, but Disney TV shows. Now, I'm not talking about the live action stuff, no, unless there's actually a good one that will actually fit. But I'm talking about the animated ones. You see, all Disney has done so far is done worlds of Disney movies, and planning to do one of the licenses they acquired. But they hardly ever give any recognition to the Disney shows, and there's possibly some aspects of the shows that could fit into Kingdom Hearts in some way. One would be obviously the most popular one still running, which is Phineas and Ferb. Now, hear me out on this. I know Phineas and Ferb isn't very action-packed unless you do the Agent P and Doofenshmirtz. Sorry if I got that wrong. Segments. But it could play out if they focus more on Phineas and Ferb and not Agent P. It would possibly be like the Winnie the Pooh storybooks, where rather than finding Heartless, you're actually helping Phineas and Ferb with their big idea of the day. And if they implement the Agent P segments, you're actually I'm sorry, I'm mumbling. I'm trying to think how to best phrase this. Oh, I got it. You're by helping Phineas and Ferb with their big idea of the day. You're actually being tasked with acquiring a certain part that they need for the invention. But in order to do that, you end up getting caught up in Agent P's mission to stop Doofenshmirtz with his Inator. So I know that possibly sounds stupid, but it's the best I could possibly think of for a world like that. But if they don't implement the actual Phineas and Ferb's world, they can at least bring back the summon mechanic, where when back in where in the early days in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, where they had the summon feature in your magic bar, you could summon different Disney characters. And, like in the first one, you could summon Simba and Mushu. In the second, you could summon the Genie again, Peter Pan, and Stitch. But one summon you can have is Agent P. I'm not sure what the abilities would be, but obviously it would be something mixed with combat as well as his famous grapple gun. Well, I think that's all I can list. I don't list, so yeah. But Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Disney shows. That is something. Those are 6 things I would like to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, I want to hear about you guys on the 6 things I've listed. What would fit in the Kingdom Hearts? You can discuss the 6 things and tell me your opinions, or if you have your ideas of your own, put them in the comments box. I might respond to them if I can. I haven't gotten used to. Sometimes some messages can be commented on, replied to. Others they just not. So obviously they're part of the Google thing. But either way, put your comments in the comments box and let's discuss Kingdom Hearts 3. And this is Black Demon Knight signing off.